Is Link hot to you?
Do you guys want half phone? Yeah.
Welcome back to a whole new episode of Wii Know News. I hope you like the intro. I made it myself. I even got myself a little tux to wear in Animal Crossing. Ain't this cute? But yeah, we're coming back at you with more info. Also, I'm going to be leaving timestamps in the description, so if you want to find specific news info, you can find it there. And with that out of the way, let's get right into the news. First topic of the day has to do with Street Fighter 6 again, though thankfully no nude mods this time. During EVO 2023, Capcom revealed 2 surprises. The first surprise being a crossover with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which is honestly pretty hype, though the turtles aren't in the game themselves, but a costume allowing you to dress up like them are, which is still pretty cool, but this was an unexpected collab in my opinion. But with the movie that came out, which if you haven't watched it, I highly recommend, it's really good, I think it fits perfectly. But that's not all Street Fighter 6 fans. We also got a new fighter by the name of Aki, which looking at the trailer, she's a bit of a psycho. Pretty much a Jerry 2.0, but more creepy and less feet. But yeah, it should be dropping later this year and the turtle costume should be out by now. Let me know what you guys think about the collab and the character down below in the comments. On to the next topic, we are talking about Red Dead Redemption on PS4 and Nintendo Switch. And if you don't know, Red Dead Redemption is a 2010 action-adventure game developed by Rockstar Games. They announced that Red Dead Redemption will be brought over to Switch and PS4. Now this sounds really dope, this was a pretty good game from what I remember, though many fans aren't exactly happy about this, and for a good reason. You see, the thing is, this is not a remake, or a remaster. It's just a port to the Switch and PS4, meaning it's just the base game with the DLC it had, which is Undead Nightmare, which is just a zombie mode for the game. Since this is a port, it also means that the game will run and look the same as it did on original hardware, running at 30 frames per second. But Mr. Picker, you might say, this was a really good game and it had online multiplayer as well. Well, that's where you're wrong, Junior, and let me inform you there will be no online multiplayer on this port. So all you're getting is the original game with Undead Nightmare, no visual upgrades, 30 frames per second cap, no online multiplayer, and for the PS4 and Switch, no PC port. Well, I'm sure it's for a reasonable price, right? Well, if you call $49.99 a reasonable price, then sure, have at it, sport. $50 for a 13-year-old game don't sound right to me. Though for Takes-Two, the company that owns Rockstar, they said, and I quote, "That's just what we believe is the commercially accurate price for it," which is such an L take, honestly. I don't think they'll ever change their price for the game anytime soon. But then again, who's willing to buy this for the Switch and PS4? Now, I'm not endorsing emulation, but this is a key reason why players tend to lean towards that option. Honestly, such a lazy port. And maybe one day we'll get the proper remake for this game we were hoping for. Now for the next topic. Let's talk briefly about the Pokémon Direct. In case you missed last week's Wii Know News, I mentioned that Pokémon had its own Direct a few days ago, so I'll go over the few key points that you probably should know. Mewtwo and Mew are now going to be in Pokémon Scarlet and Violet. You can get Mew right now with this code you see on the screen, and for Mewtwo you have to wait till September 1st for him to appear in the Terra Raid battle. Next we got Pokemon Trading Card for the Game Boy emulator on the Switch. And then we got Pokemon Stadium 2 for the N64 online service, which was actually the one thing I was hoping for, so I'm actually pretty hyped about this. And the last part is just more information on Scarlet and Violet DLC, where the first DLC comes out September 13th, and the second DLC comes out in the winter of 2023. And for the last topic of the day, we're going to be talking about MW3, or Modern Warfare 3. Oh no, not that one. I mean this one. Yeah, it's a different COD game, and they're doing the old same name, different game gimmick. So if you're hyped for another COD game, then there you go. This should hold you down till next year's COD where they release Black Ops 2, but a different game. Before we wrap things up, I'm going to be announcing 2 games that we'll be playing on stream at twitch.tv/xberrypickerx. Catch me live, I appreciate it. And those games are Bomb Rush Cyberpunk and Sea of Stars. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk is an upcoming action-adventure game heavily inspired by Jet Set Radio, and will be releasing on August 18th. And Sea of Stars is an upcoming role-playing video game, which is a prequel to a game called The Messenger. This game is scheduled to release on August 29th for the Switch. And there's also currently a demo out for it, which I just found out right now, so that's pretty cool. I'll definitely check that out. And with that being said, that's gonna wrap it up for today's episode of Wii Know News. Another short episode, but to be honest, this whole series is supposed to be like a shortened version of the news about what you can find out for gaming. You want the news and we're here to give it to you in a short form method. Not trying to take up your time, but if you do like in-depth videos about certain topics that we haven't covered yet, or that we did but want further information, let me know down below in the comments. If there's any topics I missed or something you want me to go full deep analysis on, let me know. Now if you excuse me, I'm gonna go make a video about something I wanted to talk about for quite some time that's kind of annoying me. So yeah, you'll see that in the future. Thank you for watching. If you don't know it, we do. Okay, peace out. Bye.